welcome to Elm Colors. I'm Erica. On today's weekend WIP, I'm going to go back to Enchanted Castles. This is one that I started a long time ago on my very first live ever, and I still have not done anything else in it. So this is the page, and I had to go back and figure out what colors I used. I didn't have that written down anywhere, so I want to do some work on this. I don't know if I'm going to finish it this month, but I just want to get some more work done on it and then kind of leave a note about what I've done so that when I do go back, I can get some more done on it. So, okay. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. It's early morning for me. And I am still pretty sleepy. So hopefully this does not completely, I don't know, stink today. Because I am going to zoom you in, I think, because this is pretty detailed. And I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. So let me do that really quick and then we'll get started. All right, hopefully you guys can see a little bit better. I am going to start. I'm using Prismacolors. I'll show you the colors here. I've got dark brown, light umber, sand, yellow ochre, and cream. I don't remember what exactly I was doing with all of these, but I'm just gonna go back in. I do have to turn the book. I'm gonna turn the camera too so that you guys aren't crooked. There we go. Why is it that we have to turn our books sideways? I've never understood that. I think a lot of people do it, but I don't know why we have to do it that way. So hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I swear every time I say that, it reminds me of The Truman Show. If you guys haven't seen that, it's an awesome movie with Jim Carrey in it. And while it has some funny parts, it's decidedly not a comedy. It is a drama, and it's amazing. I love that movie. But yeah, in it he goes, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. So every time I say it, that's what I think of. This might not have been the best one for me to choose because I am already focusing too hard on what I'm trying to accomplish here. I know that I want specific parts to be in like gold gel pen, but then the rest of it I kind of just want to all be one building. Like I don't want super big chunks of things sticking out. Yeah, I'm gonna do this over here in the cream. I think I had a different plan for that, but I don't remember what it is now, so it's gonna be cream because I did not want it to be white. And then I'll add in some shadows, just a bit, right in there, right in there. Probably should have way sharper pencils than what I've got right now. Let's do a little bit here. Okay, I promise I am going to talk to you guys today. I just want to, let me find an easier part of the page to color, and then we will chat. I have some things to chat about. So I don't feel like I'm going to have to search too much for things to talk about today. Okay, what do we think? Oh, this part back here is a continuation of that. That is the one thing about these books is you really do have to kind of figure out what's what. All right, so I'm going to color all that in. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Okay. And then let's do a little bit here. I'm gonna add some color in right here. Probably have to go back in and white some of those lines out. So I had prepped this page. So I'd gone through with a white probably a Posca, I'm assuming, to, you know, get rid of all of the stupid, annoying hidden objects. And some of it just didn't cover quite as I was expecting it to, so I remember struggling a little bit with that. I do remember trying to, I think we had a conversation about what color the leaves and the mushrooms should be, but I'll have to go back and watch that and see if I can find where that part of the video is, because I do not remember what you all suggested. And there were several really good suggestions. I do remember that. Of course there were, because you guys are geniuses. You pick what I color each month, and I'm always pleased by it. Speaking of, so far it looks like Aerie is winning for this month's color along. I'm going to be doing a Christmassy page out of one of her books. I have not decided which one, and I have pretty much avoided all of her Christmas pages because I love them all. I think they're all gorgeous, and I did not want to jack one of them up. So those ones have kind of been on hold for me, so this will be a good kind of nudge to get in there and color it. Okay. Yeah, so some of the things like right in here, I mean, there's all of these little details, and some of it you can color, and the rest of it, just don't worry about it. Like, just go over the designs. It's okay. You can go back in with like a gold gel pen, which is, I think, is what I'm going to do on part of that. Maybe I should show you some of that while we're here, just so you can kind of see my vision. Yeah, so back to the channel. If you haven't seen that poll out there, it's on my community tab. Go vote. I'm going to give it a couple more days just to see what everybody really, really wants, and yeah, we'll go from there. That is going to be probably the one-ish book that I will color in that is not specifically Christmas related this month. That being said, it might not be a Christmas page each time, but it will be from a Christmas themed book probably. But a lot of them, because I'm sure that I will get tired at some point of continuously coloring Christmas. So it'll switch to winter scenes at some point, I'm sure. But I know that for the next 2 months, that's going to be what I'm coloring. All the winter Christmassy stuffs. Which is fair, because the last 2 months I've done nothing but fall stuff, so. Alright. I think that's a tree. I missed a tree. Well, I don't have my, I used just a Crayola marker. I don't have that handy right now, so I'll just have to try to match it with a pencil or something. Okay, so let me chat about stuff. What? I had a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving. That just happened. Anybody that celebrates, I hope it was wonderful. We had a lovely time. We went to my, excuse me, my in-laws, which is what we do every year. My husband has 2 brothers, and then we have their kids, so it ends up being, I want to say, so I don't know if I've ever actually sat down to do a count, but it's my mother-in-law, niece and nephew, 3, so it's 13 people usually, and then occasionally we'll have 15, but it just kind of depends on if they can make it. but the majority of those 13, so there's 8 kids. Thankfully, they are all older now, and it's not as crazy as it used to be. Excuse me, oh my goodness. Yeah, if you can imagine, we all kind of had kids pretty close together. So my poor baby girl, she has one cousin that is a year and a half younger than her, but he's 2 grades below her, and they used to play together all the time, and then right now they're in that awkward stage where she's moved on to the next thing, and he's still wanting to play with toys and stuff, and she's just like, no, thank you. I'm too cool for toys now. But then the rest of them are all, I think we've got 20 to 16. There are 6 of them in the range from 20 to 16. So, yeah, when they were younger, it was a crazy house. But it was fun. I loved every second of it. They were just the sweetest kids. And now they're all like grown up and going to school, college, and my daughter was able to come home, thankfully, but only for a very short, just for the day, really. Like, she came home, I went and got her Wednesday night, and then had to take her back Thursday night. So, yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of time with her. I was kind of bummed about that, but I understand. I mean, she's got a retail job, so it's gonna be a little different. Okay, so I know on this tower part, I did like the whole thing as this golden color, but I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it that way. Like, this is just this like elvish golden village thing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, we're just gonna do that and see how we like it. So yeah, so we had a wonderful Thanksgiving, lots of food. My sister-in-law made the turkey and it was delicious. And then we had, you know, all the fixins. And it was nice. It was really fun. Just a nice time to sit down and hang out with them. And, you know, politics only got brought up a couple of times, which was expected. So I wasn't like too grumpy about it. Okay, this is another point where one of those towers kind of just disappears. And I think we had trouble with that last time. So I'm going to have to figure out. So I think that this is going to come. Nope, that's not the right place, but now it is. It's a curving tower. Darn it. Okay, well, it is what it is, right? Nobody's going to notice that. Shh, don't look at it. You didn't see it. So yeah, politics only came up once or twice and was pretty much immediately abandoned because people would make comments and nobody would respond. So that was good. That was good. My husband, he was something else. His mom started talking about something and he was just like, I don't even remember what exactly happened, but I started dying laughing and everybody came into the room and was like, what is going on? I couldn't even explain. I can't explain it now either. I just love that when that happens though. Like, you start dying laughing for a reason that you find hysterically funny, but nobody else would think is quite as funny as you. I don't know what's in there, so it's getting colored dark yellow. That sounds right, huh? Okay. Let's do, okay, that's all tree. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this big guy. What else happened? Oh, ugh. So I know that I've talked to you guys previously about my school event. Well, the way that that was going to work was we have it, like the gym is laid out, or the school is laid out, so there's a giant parking lot, and then on this side of it, there's like the school, the gym, the school, and then it kind of does like this little L shape, and then there's like a drive that you can go through this way. So, and there's parking lots back here too. My plan was to have the outdoor event, and people were going to come through and drive around and then stop at this little spot that we had picked out to set up and pick up their stuff and head out and say hi to Santa and head out. Well, and I think last video I was just praising the CYO, but now I'm very angry with them because the gym manager did tell them that our gym was unavailable for the 4th of December, and they went ahead and scheduled games anyway. So my event is now being shuffled around, trying to figure out if and when we can actually have this event now. And I'm just grumpy about it, like super grumpy, because we weren't even sure if we were going to have it in the first place. And then we started planning, we were getting, goodness, my voice today. Hold on. Okay. Hopefully that's better. Goodness. We were getting excited about it, started planning everything, and then that happened. So just grumpy. So it's basically a timing issue now because there are games scheduled. Nope, that's not what I want. There are games scheduled from 10 to 2, and they're supposed to last an hour each game. They always go over. Always. Every single time. You show up for a game at your expected time and you're either running a half hour to 45 minutes late. It's just what happens. It's more so in like volleyball games and stuff, but it happens with basketball too. So, if you think about it, logistically, people will get there. I don't know if logistically is the right word. Anyway, people are going to start arriving. They have to be there a half hour before game time. So they'll start getting there 9:30 at the latest. Some will show up at like 9:15. I know like the coaches and stuff sometimes get there a little bit ahead of their players. And then, so 9:30 would be, when we would definitely have to shut everything down. So we had originally thought about moving it from 8 to 9:30, and then we're like, are people going to want to get up that early and come get their stuff on a Saturday? And then the next thing was the games are going to go over, so it's not going to end. So that's 10 to 1 are the game schedules. So 10, 11, 12, and 1. So the game should end at 2, but you figure they'll go over at least so even if we say everything goes perfectly, it's still going to be about 2:30 before we can get in there. And then mass starts at 5:30. However, people start getting there sometimes 45 minutes early. So we would need to be out of there by 4:30 probably would be the latest that we could be there. So we might be able to have the event, generously speaking, from 2:30 to 4:30. And it's a possible time slot, But again, I don't know if we're going to be able to fit it in there, especially if the games go long. So all that rush to plan stuff, and it really was the cutest little thing. I don't know if I shared with you guys what it looks like, what it looked like, the little flyer that I made last time. I don't think I did, but it was really cute and I was very proud of it. And now I'm grumpy that I might not be able to use it. So I'm not sure how I want to do this. I think I just want to keep that all one color. I'm not gonna, I thought about going in and adding little, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I was gonna highlight each little individual bump in there, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Let me go back with this color first. So yesterday was Black Friday, and I got a large chunk of my shopping done. I don't go out anymore. I just shop online. So, like, if I can't find something online, I will go to the store, but it's just so much more convenient. It really is. I did end up getting, which I'm really excited about. Michael's was having a sale on their trees. So I got a new skinny tree for our living room. And then we have our regular tree in our front room. And then I got another little porch tree. So I'm hoping that I have the energy and because I'm really excited about decorating right now. So I'm just hoping that it stays that way and that I can get everything put up. I used to be that kind of person that would go through and decorate for every holiday. I had stuff on my mantle, on my bookshelves. It's like my whole house would change each month. And I have not done that for the last couple of years. And I don't know if that's just, like, if that was a depression issue or if that was, I mean, it sounds like it would be a depression issue, but I don't know if it was just like, why am I still doing all of this? And I think some of it was I got tired of the things that I had and I kept wanting to buy new things, and I needed to stop doing that. So I would like put up a couple little things for the holidays, but like very minimalistic kind of things where like my whole mantle didn't have to change. I just changed out a couple things. So instead of having like a, like a heart shape or whatever on my mantle, I would flip it out for some flowers or, yeah. But it was tiny little things that would flip around instead of changing out the entire thing. Okay. Yeah, if I would have just sat down and done this earlier in the month, I think I probably could have finished it. I just kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. I have been finishing a few pages lately, so that's good. I don't know what is going on, but I am not remembering to post on Instagram at all. I used to love Instagram. Instagram is where I really started. I connected with a bunch of people on there, and then I just kind of fell off a little bit. I think it was mostly when I started spending time on YouTube videos. But I love to look at Instagram. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I have not been taking the time to do that either. I feel like that should be yellow. We're gonna make it yellow. There we go. What was I doing? This one. I know I was talking about Instagram, but I don't remember where I was going with that story. Oh, geez. I hope that doesn't get old for you guys, because it's only going to get worse as I get older. Sometimes talking to my mom is like pulling teeth. I'm like, just say the word, Mom. You can do it. You can do it. You can find that word. And yeah, I'm doing the same thing. We really do turn into our mothers. Okay, well, I'm going to go back to shopping. So Black Friday, I got a huge chunk of stuff done yesterday. Very excited. I'm sure when I get my credit card bill, I'll probably not be as excited. But, okay, this is wonky. This one goes, I'm going to color this whole thing in here, this color. I don't even know how she drew this. Like, I'm having enough trouble seeing what everything is. Like, I can't imagine having this in my head and putting it down on paper. Goodness gracious. What was I going to say? Oh, so today, after I'm done with this, we are decorating the house. So yesterday I was having the kids like help me clean up things. We are that family that kind of just leaves. Not all of us. I'm going to say our household tends to be that we tend to leave things out. We're a little bit of a cluttered household. It's not messy, it's just cluttered. Like there's just mail on the counter and, you know, backpacks in living rooms. And I mean, it's just stuff, you know, that just starts to accumulate. And I was going through and straightening up our front room where we put the majority of our Christmas decorations. And I'm just like, why do we have all this stuff? What is all this stuff? And it just made me so badly want to go through and Marie Kondo my entire house. I'm just like, I'm done with all of it. I'm done with all of it. And then I started thinking about doing that to my coloring book collection. I'm like, I don't know if I can do that part. Those might have to just stay. They all bring me joy, right? Like it's okay if I don't get rid of those. But then I try to get my husband to get rid of his magic cards or baseball cards or, you know, whatever. So that's not quite fair. But those don't bring me joy. That's the hard part about cohabitating, is you have to make room for other people's stuff. All right, I don't know if this is working. I'm gonna add some shadow here. A little bit of that color there. I feel like this is darker, but maybe this is lighter because it's forward. That's what we're gonna say. We're gonna say this is lighter because it's forward. So this should be super light then, if I'm using that logic, right? Okay. Yeah, but I'm excited about the new tree. We had a small tree in our living room, and I don't know, I just wanted a bigger one, so we got one of those pencil trees. And I'm hoping I like it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that flowery thing. I kind of wanted to have a couple spots here and there be different colors, like throw in some other fall colors, maybe have a little bit of orange or red. But I know like the leaves and the mushrooms are gonna be like oranges and reds and purples, so I don't want to add too much color. Yeah, see, this is very dark, so I think I need to add maybe just some darker shadows. Maybe that's all that needs. Maybe. Let's see, what else? This coming week, so my event is this this next weekend, so this next Saturday, if we're having it. So this coming week will be, again, short on videos. That should have been my first announcement. I'm sorry about that. I will make a post about it on my community tab as well, that I will probably not have any videos out this week. Possibly my completed pages. I'm hoping to get that one done, but that's probably going to be the only one that I can do. Let me think about that. Yeah, that looks all right. All right, I'm going to make this shadow darker all the way down. I don't think I used black or anything on this stuff before, so I think I need a little bit more shadow in this part. Make that look like it's sticking out a little bit. And same here, we're gonna do that part's darker. This would be way easier if I sharpened my pencils. There are some videos that I would love to make, like both Danny Buttons and JoJo Zahana have holiday scavenger hunts that are out there, and they look so fun. And I might have to do them a little late if I end up doing them, or I might just like participate on Instagram or something. But yeah, so if you're not sure what to color in your holiday coloring books, do a scavenger hunt and see what you can find and see what pages you like. It's always a good way to kind of figure out what you're drawn to and what you want to color. And sometimes that changes, and sometimes you'll pick a page and be like, why on earth did I pick this page? But that's okay, because you can change it if you want. You don't have to color it. It's just pages that you kind of like. And I like the challenge of, I like those because they make you look through all your stuff. Okay, this is wonky now. So I think this whole tower is, it's when we get down here that gets a little iffy. Like I don't know what's going on down here. Was I off camera for that part? I really hope I wasn't. I super apologize if I was. Okay, let's do I'm just gonna go ahead and add the shadows in here and see if I can do it kind of reverse. We're gonna go, what is that? That's a mushroom? Ugh. Yeah, down in these bits is where it gets a little tricky. So I might at some point just make it all dark, like color black from the, oh, that's not what I meant to do. I know that there's a few spots where like these black pieces come up, but I don't know. Yeah, see, I just, right here, I just kind of tapered off. So I'm wondering if I'm just going to make this all darker at the bottom and then lighten it as we go up. That's a possibility. That is a possibility. I did it again. I am not paying very close attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm just going to kind of outline the colors that are, or the little line work that I can tell what is what. And just make it all dark. And then lighten as we go up this way, right? That works. And once I get like this stuff colored in, that's not gonna be an issue. I think I'm gonna probably use, let's make a plan here. So we're probably gonna use some fine liners to do all these tiny little leaves and stuff down here. I might come in with some fine liners, maybe some like a dark brown to do some of the detail on here. And then of course, oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to, so I went through and grabbed a bunch of gold pens. Like I have a ton of different brands. I don't even know what this brand, oh, that one says Super Doodle. I don't know what brand that is, but I've got, let's see, I've got my Crayola signature gold pen. I've got the Copic, I want to say At You Speaka, but I don't know if that's probably not correct. I have my Jelly Roll. I have that Super Doodle one. I have the Hybrid Dual Metallic, and then I have my Link Shine. So I kind of wanted to do a quick little tester and see which one I like best with this. So that's that one. That one might be too yellow. That one's gonna die, so that one's out. But that one's a good one. Ooh, I like that one. Although that's not as sparkly, but I do like that one. That one's a good one too, which will leave a lot of sparkle. And that one might be too yellow as well. What do you think? Darn it, I wish that one wasn't so. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be, so these ones are actually orangey and then that one's yellow. So these ones on the ends are pretty orangey. But that might be okay. So I might stick with the Link Shine and the Jelly Roll and this one, and then I can add in, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So these guys are gonna be my highlighters. Let's do a little bit of one right now. I'm gonna do this guy back here. So I'm just gonna trace this little design, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just like a hint of glitter. Okay, and then let's do this part since it's all. I'm gonna come in this way. All right, I think that'll look cool. I don't know, there you can kind of see the shimmer on it. It looks like it matches pretty well. That's good. Yeah, and I might just pick different bits and pieces to do with different things. Now this one I know is thicker, so I need to put this in thicker spots. So for example, maybe like these arches right here that I left open. Let's see if you can, yeah, that's gonna look pretty cool, I think, once it's all done. Let me do a little bit in here really quick. I like this. Yeah, this is definitely, these ones have quite a bit of ink in them, so they are very sensitive. So you have to be super light touch. Yeah, I think that's gonna look all right. Yep, and then I'll come in with some fine liners. I have the Arteza Ink Onyx fine liners, so I can come in with maybe a brown or something, and add in some of the details and stuff. Let me try this one and see if this one even shows up. This one might not even register, so let's do this part. These ones are pretty old. I think I would like to get a new set of these, actually. Because they're super glittery, but it's a water-based kind of marker. So they did dry out because I've had them for forever. This one seems to be all right. Let me see if you can see the shimmer at all on that. Probably not very much. It's just a slight shimmer for that one. What else do I have that I could use? What's this? Let's see. This is an orange glaze. It's probably going to be too orange. Oh, it still has the thingy on it. Let's see. Oh, that is neon orange. That is a no. All right, we have this Link Shine orange. That might be fun on leaves. Got this. That might be fun on leaves too. Well, that's good to know. I've got some fun. Gosh darn it. I did not swatch those glaze pens. Oh, that's definitely not the right color. That's pink. No, I'm just playing. I have my jelly roll, my Sakura Stardust jelly roll, and this one is, you won't be able to see it probably, but it's actually dying, I think, but it's full of, it's just sparkle, just clear sparkle. That's always a fun one to add to different pages. That is kind of red, but it's still pink. I have not had like a true red. What's this one? That one's redder, but not much. Most of the glitter pens that I've found do not have a true red. All right, well, that's what I'm working with, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna use those sparkly pens, some fine liners, some more Prismacolors probably on like the mushroom tops, the mushrooms, maybe a few of the leaves. But yeah, I think that's about it for today, guys. I rambled on long enough, jumped from topic to topic. Wouldn't be an Erica video without those things. So, ooh, you know what? No, I don't think I could do that. I just looked up and saw a glitter paint. I might add in some stickles. That would be fun. But I don't know where it's gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing. I gotta go get my house decorated. I'm so excited. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.